everyone, it's Melissa from Inspire Me ASAP. And in today's video, I'm so excited to share with you some ideas that I have for you to host a grand opening of your classroom library. If you've been following along with my videos about implementing Reader's Workshop in your primary classroom, then you already know the reason behind why I have the caution tapes surrounding my bookshelves and in my comfy sofa in my classroom library. And that reason is because I want to build that curiosity, engagement, and excitement surrounding my classroom library. Now that your readers know the procedures for how to shop for a Just Right book, and in one of the videos I shared with you how Just Right books fit like a glove, and we went over that criteria of how we know we have just right books. Now that your readers know how to shop for their books on their assigned shopping day, and now that your readers know how to keep their book nooks and their book baskets nice, neat, and organized, those are all some of those procedural mini lessons that we've built up to this point. And this point is telling me that my students are finally ready for the grand opening of our classroom library. Now, if you think about the grand opening of any event, maybe it's the opening of a restaurant or the opening of a new store, you know that you always see a really important VIP person cutting down the ribbon at the grand opening. There's always a big crowd, there's lots of people clapping, cheering, they're dressed up, they're having a great time. It's a big deal. This is exactly the idea that I like to try and recreate in my own classroom with our grand opening of our classroom library. I begin by organizing a day and a time with the VIP in my school of when they're going to come to take down the caution tape. Now, if your school is anything like mine, the VIP of your school is the principal. And so what I have my students do is we write a letter to my principal and we request her presence at the grand opening of our classroom library. So behind me, I have just one example of how we draft up that letter to my principal. So this is an example of what it might sound like. Dear principal's name, hello, how are you today? We hope that you are having a great day. We are, and I can't see here, we would like for you to attend the grand opening of our classroom library. We are ready for you to take down the caution tape so that we can start our book shopping. Are you available on Thursday afternoon? If so, please email our teacher with a time that works for you. We are so excited to see you. Sincerely, Miss Kozerski's Superstar Readers. On the actual day of the grand opening, the VIP, our awesome school principal, comes into our class and we cheer her, we welcome her with open arms, invite her in, and I begin to acknowledge all of the work that we've done up until this point. So I'm the one who kind of begins the introduction, begins the talking, by really congratulating and celebrating my students as to how far that we have come up to this point where we've really earned this grand opening of our classroom library. The VIP then takes down the caution tape, gives a piece of it, a small piece of it, to every student, and they really just kind of keep this as a souvenir, as a memento. A lot of them use them as bookmarks too, so that's kind of fun. And as the students are holding the caution tape, we take a few pictures, and it hereby announces the grand opening is official, that now the classroom library is completely open. The VIP ends the celebration by reading aloud one of her favorite picture books, his or her favorite picture books, or if it's a chapter book, maybe just one chapter in that book. So she reads aloud that for my students. And of course, during that time, the principal is also wearing his or her pair of Just Right gloves to model that mini lesson of just right. Books fit like a glove yet again. It's awesome that the kids see their principal doing that too. One last idea that I have to share with you for your grand opening of the classroom library is that you might want to consider possibly when you take that picture of all your students with the VIP, you might want to consider printing that picture up just like in black and white and giving that to your students so that they can cut it and glue it down in their reader's notebook. And again, it's just a nice little memento that you can give them so that they can remember this special day. I really hope that you have been inspired to try this idea in your classroom. If you have any questions, please contact me. And in the meantime, I hope you have a wonderful grand opening to your own classroom library.